Prior to this area being a bustling metropolis, it was full of wildlife, nature, and indigenous tribes who lived off the land. As time progressed, the land found new ways of supporting its inhabitants. The land was rich and supported amazing amounts of agriculture, eventually supporting cattle. With Mexico releasing the land and the Irvine cattle barons developing it, it was taking shape for what soon would be modern Southern California.
In the region there used to actually be Native American tribes called the Togva people or the Gabrielino people, and they used to live along the San Gabriel River and the Los Angeles River. There was a lot of hunting and gathering opportunities along the river, and so they were the people that were originally here. There were 50 to 100 tribes at the time when there was actually other settlement. That's what they came and saw. And then as things progressed and we came into the 1900s, there was agriculture here in the area and a lot of mining for oil. There was a lot of land that was cleared. So there wasn't really anywhere sort of natural reserves or the like for people to sort of spend time with their families and what have you. It was just different, I guess. The landscape had changed over time with colonisation. So during the 1960s, it became really apparent that there really wasn't very many natural places for families and for people to go to spend time for recreation and relaxation. And so the people of Long Beach and Long Beach City purchased 800 acres of land, which was pretty much just bare land at that point. And it's phenomenal what they did with the land. What they ended up doing was using all the landfill from the 605 and also the landfill that was used from the Los Angeles River when they were creating that to create the topography of the parkland here, which you'll see it's not all flat like the rest of the area here. It's got hills and areas of interest which help create this beautiful landscape. Which, funnily enough, when you actually walk through the reserve, they've done such an amazing job, you wouldn't even know that it was planted. I was walking through before I knew the full history of it, and I thought, gosh, this must be what the whole region looked like. But actually, it was all planted, and it is done so well that it's sort of like its own little ecosystem in there. It's a very special place, I think, to the region. Yeah, it's amazing what they did with what could have just been a heap of landfill and just a heap of dirt in an ugly sort of area, and they made it something phenomenally beautiful and a place where families and people, anyone can come to really decompress and to do exercise, and a tranquil place where people can hear their own thoughts really and reflect. And there's not many places like that in Los Angeles. This is a very, very busy city and very overcrowded. So it's just a real gift. It doesn't feel out of place when you're in the park. However, it is definitely a gem within Los Angeles, for sure.
Yeah. Well, he's actually visiting for the weekend, so we just wanted to do something fun. And we've just been around the city kind of all day, so this is just like a last stop just to see what's around.
I found it fun. Definitely did not expect it to be in the middle of LA. We just got done doing a 2.25 mile hike.
It's a nature center, so there's like a museum and stuff inside of it, but there's also just like trails that are in the middle of a big city, but you can hear the cars, but you can't really see them throughout like most of it, and it's just like a little trail around, and you can decide like if you want to do like a shorter one or a longer one, and it's just really cool.
I get just the trails, I guess, and the river. There's a river in there, there's a pond. Being able to walk around and get away from the highways is surprising.
Today, the history of the area has been preserved in story and appreciation. The park is so amazing that it's an oasis within the city. Visitors are amazed at the development of the land and its historical value. They were also very pleasantly surprised at the pristine nature found right in the middle of this metropolis, El Dorado Park, sanctuary in a city.